Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy King J. Today, I just want to talk about, all of this stuff. I don't want to take too long. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to get through it. Obviously, I've seen what's been going on, haven't really spoken much about it, but the reason why I haven't spoken much about it is because I've just been trying to process it in. It's been a lot. Black people been going through a lot of this stuff for a long time, and sometimes you don't want to keep on saying it all the time. So it's a bit difficult to keep on, saying it on your timeline, saying it when something unfairly happens to another person, then another person that's of color. So I find it hard to kind of, express it. So I needed a bit of time to do it in a video. Um, so yeah, like obviously the George Floyd thing is the thing that's happened recently where he got killed. Uh, First of all, I just want to talk about like just racism in general. Racism. I want people to start doing their research about racism and black people. Obviously, racism and black people. My ancestors were probably slaves to white people. Well, not even probably, they were slaves to white people. And if you don't know what that means, then go on, have a look, do your research. It was referred to the N word. It was also referred to colored people before we was referred to black people. We had prominent figures that fought for us, and things have gotten better over time, but there's still, you know, racism going on. Racism has been going on for a long time. It's just that it's being documented better. So has social media. Social media has been getting better a long time. It says social media is a part of our day-to-day lives. I don't think social media was a part of our day-to-day lives back in the day. I'll say like 20 years ago. I'm 31. So I don't think social media was like, a day-to-day life thing. We was all playing video games and not really on social media. Like we didn't know what social media was. There was none of this influencers and stuff. For you to become big, you would have to be on TV. And, there wasn't that many black stars back in the day. Social media's allowed people to become influencers and, build their platforms like myself and other people that are black content creators. Now, as things have been going on, people are documenting. George Floyd, apparently he done forgery. Police wanted to arrest him. They said that he resisted, but in the video for 9 minutes he didn't resist. He didn't resist, and the police officer had his knee on his neck. Now, he's dead. Now, this is not a game. This is what I want to tell you. Look, this is not a game. It's not fun. It's not funny. I know there's a lot of ignorant people that think it's funny and they're okay with racism. It's not. It's not okay. It's not funny. You know. And some of these people it's funny. Some of these people that are not even just racist to black people, but are racist to other cultures. These people are all racist until when you eat other people's food. Make that sink in. Now, moving on from that, George Floyd. I don't even know what to even say. Like I've been trying to process it for so long, and it's heartbreaking because, they took so long to figure out what was gonna happen. The police officer would have got away with it if it didn't get documented. People are protesting and tried to go to the guy's house. Lots of police officers shielded the guy's house, so that means they were for what he did. He eventually got third-degree murder, which I don't understand because, that's unlawful killing. But it's like, did you see what he did? He put his knee on his neck for 9 minutes. He was not resisting. There was two other police officers shielding that one from doing it. Not even shielding him from doing it, just shielding him while he was doing it. Should I say? Tongue twister on words, and that to me is disgusting. This stuff has been going on for ages. It's been going on for ages. Stephen Lawrence had a racial attack. What happened? Nothing. A woman got spat in her face. The guy said the guy was suspect because we meant to have coronavirus. The woman died. What happened? How many more times are we gonna go through this? How many more times are we gonna go through this? Or does it have to be, And another thing with this George Floyd thing that made me think like, how many times have people gone in schools and shut up schools and done stuff like this and done all these mad things, and you arrest them peacefully? But a guy that's not resisting, you're putting a knee on his neck for 9 minutes. It doesn't make any sense. And again, it's nothing short but just disgusting, and we need to just do better. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying everyone hug and kiss and let's all make up, because I know people are not gonna like people in life. That's just it in general. But that is disgusting. It's just straight up disgusting. And you know, a lot of you black content creators, some of you lot don't want to speak up because you lot been going for a time. I understand that, but please just don't be silent in this type of situation. If you can say just one thing, just don't let it. Don't be quiet because of your OnlyFans might go down because, you know, all of these other things. You don't be silent because of your subs and your likes and stuff like that. Just say something, one thing, you know. Protesting and looting, protesting is cool and all, but looting, I don't know, man. I don't agree with it, but you know, looting, you could probably get like people to donate and support you, but once a life is gone, it's gone. You're cancelled. You say your life is done. Or for what? Do you know what I mean? For the color of your skin. I mean, I'm gonna be black to the day I die. It is what it is. And as other black people, this is the stuff how we think. We think, oh, like, are we gonna get arrested today? Is this gonna happen? Is that gonna happen? This is how we think, you know? And that's sad. Even when we go to different countries, I've been to different countries. I went to Germany and I saw the N-word flipping sprayed outside the event. Well, close to the event, you know? And it's just like, what? Like, is this what's really going on? You know? It's sad. But yeah, looting and stuff, I don't agree with people going like, what cause are you doing it for? Like, I saw a video where one white guy said, oh yeah, he's looting, but he's not doing it for George Floyd. And it's like, well, so then what are you looting for? You just want free stuff. This is what people are doing. Then the cause is mad. Doesn't make sense. Why don't you protest and go to the, you know, the police stations? Protest there. Like, I don't believe in stopping people's money or doing like those things. I don't agree with it. That's that. Cool. Now, if we want to talk about racism in the FGC, I'm all for it. So, racism in the FGC, there's been a couple times there's been racism in the FGC, but I want to talk about the more notable one that I had with someone called Demon, aka Bamagix. I know Bamagix as, I didn't know him, but I knew of him as a content creator for Tekken. That's how I knew of him. Now, he changed his name, went under a hidden alter ego, whatever, and he was talking nonsense in my chat. I ended up banning him. He then had something to say, and you know, I'll show you what he said. So he said, "See you offline, innit? See if you have got that big mouth." This is the same person, yeah. This is the same person. You saw me offline and you didn't do nothing to me. Yeah, so this is what he said to me, and you know, people that are fueling it, like I said, there's people that are fueling it. I swear this Renee guys from Germany's in the Germany Tekken community saying such justice. It's not justice. It's just be a normal person, be a human being. Like, you don't have to be racist to people. Yeah, maybe I haven't even got to that part yet. Sorry, I haven't even got to that part. Let me get to the part of where the racism starts. Okay, I want to make sure that this is loud. Is this okay? Yep, full volume. All right, cool. Let's go.
Racist, what pretending to go pick cotton? It's the only thing he's good at, mate. Why don't you fucking try him as well?
So, as he said there, he said, "I'm racist for going to tell him to pick cotton." Now, I don't know if you don't think it's a dark joke, as some of you people have said out there, you know, but I'll educate you lot. Because I don't think you lot understand what cotton picker means. So, cotton picker, a racist slur to represent a black person or a person of African heritage. This word is used because of the age of our founding fathers, ancestors. When blacks were slaves, they were known to mostly pick cotton. So they also done this part here where they say, "Stop picking on me, you effing cotton picker." So it's a racial slur, and you know, it's what it is. This guy said that to me, and he was still able to participate in the Tekken World Tour. I mean, that's sick. Because last time I checked, when you lot thought me and C Crizzle thought that we cheated, you lot said that it was suspected collusion. But this was two black guys that got banned from the Tech World Tour. You done a public statement. You done everything in your power to make sure that I wasn't a part of the tournament, even though I didn't do it. And, you know, to me, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, bro, imagine that. You done all of these things and, you know, you're saying, oh, this does not look right. We need to get NAMCOPs. But where was the same energy when I sent you the DM saying that this guy's being racist to me, but I'm still going to go tournaments, you know, but I'm just letting you know because I don't want anything to happen in an altercation. Then you look at, oh, yeah, something's happened. I'm black. You're going to just penalize me. So I went to make sure that I told at least two people in the Tekken World Tour that were big figures. And I said, yo, this is what's going on. I don't want to be in trouble for anything because I know like something's happened in the past with the whole collusion thing. So I said, all right, cool, you know, and I had to fight hard. I don't want to go into too much detail, but that's the reason why I'm competing nowadays. But I had to fight hard to get to where I am. So I just said, right, you know what? Let me tell them. Told this guy, the same one, NAMCOPs said, we need to look at this and all of this stuff. Didn't respond. You responded with something else. You completely aired what I sent you. And then the other person said, I have to contact all the Tech World Tour organizers. Why do I need to do that when I've sent you racism? Like, what? I've sent you blatant racism. Then now you guys are on here saying Black Lives Matter. Huh? What? And then even if we, like, you know, this guy was even saying stuff about my girl and saying stuff about me. He was saying stuff about other people. And it's just like, what, he's able to come offline and he's cool. I mean, we was both at the same event. I'm not going to mention the event's name because I'm cool with the guy. But we was both at the same event. You didn't look at me. You didn't even look at my girl. You didn't even say anything. Didn't have the same energy. But you shouldn't have been allowed at the event. But you was. I don't know why. But again, it's not really a case of a witch hunt. It's just a case of I don't think people that are racist should be allowed in events. That's it. Racist or, you know, just any type of discrimination. You know, just transphobic, all of that stuff. You don't, like, why? Let people be the way they want to be. People, like, you can't be that way. So anyways now, moving on from that subject, we've got the whole LTG and, you know, the whole LTG and Ceroblast. LTG was said a transphobic joke to Ceroblast, and everyone wanted to cancel LTG. All the prominent figures, all the names, all the big names you can think of in the Street Fighter community are saying, yeah, he needs to be cancelled, all of this stuff. And when by cancelled, they just wanted to remove him from the FGC or full stop. He got banned. And then later, did we know that Ceroblast was using the N-word? And then on top of it, Ceroblast even said, oh, black people are to blame for him using the N-word. Where was you lot's energy then? The Mr. and Mrs. high up in the FGC, where was you lot's energy then to cancel him? They both got banned until further notice. I think LTG got banned permanently, and I think Ceroblast got banned till further notice. You lot are still going to talk to Ceroblast like it's nothing, like it's normal. That's just how it is. You know, there's racism. And this use of the N-word, and I'm going to just tell you lot from now, I do not like the use of the N-word. Yeah, I don't like the use of the N-word. Rappers use it, and the problem is with rappers is that they are influencers, if whether they like it or not. You using the N-word will allow someone else to use the N-word, and I don't like it. You don't hear anyone of any race using a degrading word to each other. But the problem is that sometimes with black people, when they use the N-word amongst other black people, they still think they're slaves to the system. So they just call it amongst each other. I don't agree with it. But it's there. You know? And another thing as well, just because you have black friends does not mean that you can say a racist remark and then say, oh, yeah, you know what, I have black friends, I'm not racist. If you say something that is racist, you are racist. Yeah? All I'm saying right now is we just all need to do better. I just had enough of all of this. I had enough of, you know, ask everyone, like, FGC, in general, how much times I got stopped and searched, how much, like, even even before this channel. This channel, I was doing a music platform, yeah, and I was going to do a music video shoot with someone I didn't really know. I just said, alright, cool, we're gonna do a music video shoot. At the petrol station, had a gun to my face by the police officer. Yeah, this is a true story. Yeah, I had to come out. Oh yeah, asking my name and all of this stuff. Then saying, oh yeah, where was I on this day? I said, I was at my house. I was editing. Oh, you fit the description of a 5'10" black male. I am 5'7". I even showed this is where I was. This is what I was editing at this time. You can even check my files on my computer. We can't take any chances. We can't. I've just given you my name. They then arrested me, kept me there for longer than 24 hours. They took my camera equipment, my phone, my Oyster at the time. I wasn't driving at the time. They took my Oyster. They took everything. My tripod, memory cards, everything for a year and a half. I was put on bail for every 2 months. Every 2 months, cancelling my bail. That was it. Went to work in River Island for a little bit. I had to not go in and not tell them what was happening because I was on bail. Then when I wouldn't go in, I had to, say, oh, what's going on with my bail? They wouldn't even tell me that my bail got cancelled. I had to go there and my bail got cancelled. So you lot don't know what we go through. And I'm just one black male. So how many other black males are going through this? We're just tired of it. Everyone's angry. We're tired of it. And I'm passionate about this as well because not everyone should be going through this. I'm a person that loves to go to different cultures. I love to go and see and explore different cultures, people's backgrounds and that. Like, enough is enough now. We just got to do better. And I'm like I said, this thing here, and even going on to one more thing about the whole racism in FGC. I don't think the Phantom is racist. I don't think the Phantom is racist at all. But what I do think is he's ignorant. Yeah? And I'm going to tell you why. The usage of the black word and the N word that comes out this guy's mouth, he does not know what is going on. He doesn't know what he's saying. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because you cannot go and say to someone, you cannot go and say on internet, oh yeah, why do I use the N characters? Yeah? You can't say that. Black people will be annoyed. Yeah? You've constantly gone through stuff. You've even gone through stuff with me when you said, oh yeah, go and bring your banana truck team in Tekken Tag 2. And I had to switch and tell you, no, you can't say that to me. And he's like, oh no, I just mean that because both of your characters are big and, like banana truck and, they eat lots of bananas and hamburgers. Like, bro, no. Just stop it. Gary, you and Bob have nothing to do with banana truck. Stop it. Just stop. You got dropped from sponsor District G because they don't believe in racism. Yeah? Your team is a multicultural team. Seekers was black. Some of the people that are in the team are black. They don't agree with that. You got dropped and then you got picked up straight away by 200 Knives. 200 Knives are they're a team. Now the guy that owns it or the guy that's big in it is cool with the guy that called me a cotton picker. So he has no problem picking up a guy that's going to be saying the N-word, right? So he picked him up and then he's been getting a little bit of heat from a couple other people and, just for being racist, for the Phantom being racist. Phantom's a player. So obviously they put up a statement saying, oh yeah, we're going to look into it. Yeah, we're going to penalize him. You're not penalizing nothing. You put him on knowing that he said something racist. Cut the rubbish. Yeah, like I said, we need to do better. I don't want to make this into a constant long video and I'm not going to keep on making a series of videos of this. I've already said what I needed to say. FGC, we need to do better. Like, just do better, man. Seriously. Like, there needs to be no racism. Wiki, another Tekken player, Harang player, had someone in a tournament call him kill Muslims. What is wrong with you lot? What is wrong with you lot? Like, I just don't know, man. Like I said, this I don't want this to be a long video. This is the reason why Black Lives Matter is a hashtag. I just want to let you lot know that, if you look at our history, the whole slavery and what's going on now and, black people dying and then there's no justice and stuff. This is why it's called Black Lives Matter. Not all lives matter. Black Lives Matter. Because right now, if you look at how things are going on and you look at the history of us, this is why it's like that. This is why we're angry. This is why we're fed up. This is why we're tired. We're tired of it all. When I grew up, my dad told me, you know, you have to work 10 times as hard as the next person. Why? Because it's hard in this town. And you know, if you lot see me and see the way how I stream and I put out content and I do things, I do all of this and work harder, work longer than the next person, because I know I'm not going to get to where I get to if I work just normal. I have to work 10 times as hard. I do long streams. I do what I need to do. You know, I want to bring in other people just like me, with a beard, with a hat, that likes trainers, that likes fashion. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what country. Doesn't matter your background. But you know, like all these guys that, you know, these guys that are into the, you know, they want to play games, look a bit street, they like the street fashion, all that stuff. I want to bring that in because they don't believe that you can make anything from gaming. They don't want people like me in. They don't. That's why I'm not a commentator. That's why I'm not none of this stuff. That's why I haven't been brought in or nothing on the Tekken World Tour. That's why. Maybe one day things will change, you know? But, you know, if you fit the stereotype, they don't give you a second look. That's where it is. But I can't change who I am. So, it is what it is. I hope you lot took this in and, you know, just think about it, man. Seriously, because, you know, we got to do better, man. Can't be in venues with people. How many people, that guy that was racist to me and called me a cotton picker, how many of you lot, that's going to make this be a food for thought to end this video. How many of you lot have I seen talk to him at the same event when what we was at? How many of you was interacting with him after he called me a cotton picker? And how many of you was interacting with both of us? And you lot, how many of you told him what he said was wrong? Do better, man. Seriously.